Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into Titus chapter 3 verse 14, a verse packed with wisdom about the importance of leading a fruitful life through good works. The Apostle Paul, in this letter to Titus, encourages believers to maintain good works for necessary uses, that they be not unfruitful. So, what does that mean for us today, and how can we apply it in our own lives? First, let's understand the context. Paul is writing to Titus, a leader of the early Christian church in Crete, encouraging him to teach believers about the importance of living in ways that reflect their faith. In the early church, good works were not just an expression of personal piety, but also a vital part of community life. These necessary uses likely referred to actions that helped meet the needs of others, showing kindness, generosity, and support within the community. Paul's message was clear: living out one's faith through concrete, helpful actions is what makes a believer's life fruitful. When Paul says, "Let ours also learn to maintain good works," he emphasizes that doing good is something we grow into. It requires effort, learning, and perseverance. We're not born with the natural inclination to always put others first or to work diligently for the common good. It's a discipline we build through intentional living, through the choice to live a life that impacts others positively. So, how does Titus chapter 3 verse 14 speak to us today? There are three main lessons we can draw from this verse. First, Titus chapter 3 verse 14 reminds us that faith should always lead to action. It's not enough to simply believe or to keep our faith to ourselves. Our beliefs should naturally overflow into our actions. Today, this might look like volunteering, helping neighbors, supporting charitable causes, or simply extending a hand to someone in need. Good works are tangible expressions of love and faith, and they reflect God's character to the world around us. When we engage in good works, we create a ripple effect. People notice our kindness, they see our commitment to doing what is right, and they're often inspired to reflect on their own actions. Just as early Christians impacted their communities through visible acts of love, we too can make a lasting difference by choosing to act on our faith. The phrase, "for necessary uses," points to the idea that our good works should meet real, practical needs. In today's world, there are countless, necessary uses, where we can serve. This could include supporting local food banks, helping those who are lonely, or providing assistance to those going through hard times. The message here is to be intentional about where and how we invest our time and efforts. Not every good deed may be impactful, so we're encouraged to look around us and see where there's a genuine need. By focusing on necessary uses, we make sure that our work has purpose and that it truly helps others. Our good works should be grounded in empathy, addressing specific challenges that others face. Paul's exhortation to not be unfruitful carries a warning as well as encouragement. An unfruitful life, according to this verse, is one that is disconnected from active goodness and service. The Bible often uses the imagery of fruitfulness to talk about a life that has impact, a life that leaves a mark. In a world that often prioritizes success, wealth, or personal fulfillment, this verse reminds us that true fruitfulness is found in living for others. In God's economy, a fruitful life is one that is rich in kindness, generosity, and love for others. When we lead a life that is fruitful, we contribute to the betterment of those around us, and our lives gain depth and meaning. Paul's reminder here is simple but profound: let's avoid the trap of an empty life by filling it with meaningful service. By serving others and dedicating ourselves to good works, we fulfill our purpose and find true joy and satisfaction. This is a timeless message that resonates with us today, urging us to focus on things that last, that build up, and that reflect the love of God. So, what can we take away from Titus chapter 3 verse 14? In a world filled with distractions, ambitions, and sometimes self-centered pursuits, this verse calls us to something higher. It reminds us that life is about more than just personal success or comfort. It's about reaching out, being useful, and making a difference where it truly matters. Let's learn to maintain good works, make them a habit, and let our lives be filled with purpose. In doing so, we avoid an unfruitful life and instead live one that brings blessings to others and glory to God. Thank you for joining today's reflection on Titus chapter 3 verse 14. As we go about our week, let's remember to look for opportunities to serve, to be intentional with our actions, and to live out our faith in ways that bear fruit. This is how we can truly make an impact, both for those around us and for ourselves. Thank you, and let's strive to live out these teachings every day.